Hey everyone, it's Michael from Vegan Mos, and today we're going to talk about every vegan's favorite vegetable, kale. Now, a lot of people say they don't like kale, and that's because they haven't had it prepared properly. Kale, like all vegetables, has a cell wall. In kale, it is particularly tough, and that's what gives kale a slightly bitter and really tough texture. But if you prepare it correctly, you break it down, and that's what we're going to show you how to do today. So I've got my kale here. It's already been rinsed off. You just pick up the stem and just pull all the way down, and just to pull this big thick stem out. You don't want to eat that. Don't throw it away. It's great for using in smoothies, or if you want to make a stock, you can always throw this in. Don't waste anything. So you've got your leaves of kale, and here's the fun part. You get your aggressions out. Just smush it up and keep smushing. And it even starts to release some water, as you can see. And then just over onto your bowl, you just start breaking it up into little bits. And this is how you massage it. You don't need to be using water, you don't need to be using oil, you don't need to be using anything else. Just use it on its own and just rip it up into little shreds. Keep mushing and ripping into little pieces as you go. Now, I'm not using any oil with this. We've seen recipes calling for a half cup of oil for one bunch of kale. That is way too much. And we're not no-oil vegans in our house. We like oil, but a little really goes a long way. So use it sparingly. If you want to use oil, dip your fingers in it, and then you can start massaging. But as you can see, I'm just using the water from rinsing the kale directly. Another great way to do it is to take an avocado, scoop out the avocado, put it in with your kale, and then just use your fingers and massage that all the way through. It gets a little grimy on your fingers, but it helps massage the kale and gets the avocado flavor through everything as well. It's really yummy. Now, you're left with kale stems. You can't eat them because they're way too tough and very bitter. You don't want to add them to a soup or a broth because it will make that bitter. But they're great for juicing or putting in a smoothie. So don't throw them away. And if you're not a smoothie or a juicer, throw them in your compost pile. You can do a lot of things with the kale stems. Another great use for kale stems, if you have dogs that are herbivores like ours are, break the stem in half. Here you go, guys. Go. Quick and easy dog treat. Good boy, Mr. Riley. Good boy, Charlie. So I'm just going to finish ripping up this kale for my lunchtime salad. And remember, if you have any questions about preparing kale, any beans, legumes, grains, fruits, vegetables, you name it, I'm always happy to hear from you, happy to answer any questions, and you can reach me at michael@veganmos.com.